Well, good morning, everyone. It's Lonnie. We are back in the shed, and it is time to pull a few eBay orders. Now, this first one is awesome. Extremely happy to sell this. I've had it for a long time. I've got two more. This is a Hayes Acura 2400 baud modem for Macintosh. And it's brand new sealed. It's actually, nostalgia wise, it's just pretty cool, I think. But yeah, I got $24.99 plus shipping on top for that. Took a long time, like over a year, well over. And yeah, I paid $5 a piece for those, for 4 of them. 3 were sealed, and then 1 was not sealed. I sold the not sealed one a couple of weeks ago for not a whole lot of money, but $24.99, that ain't bad. I'll take it. Another thing to pull is this Kiss right here. This Kiss Alive set by McFarlane. It's got all the band members and instruments and everything. See, it's even a big drum kit and everything in there. Pretty cool. This thing sold for $179.99 plus shipping. Then I sold a 1970 Cuda Barracuda. It's got to be this one. It's a die-cast model. It's actually pretty nice. That is a cool looking car in there. So now the only thing I have on this shelf, like model wise, I have models all over the place here, is this 69 Camaro. That's it. Those things have just been flying off the shelf. It's crazy. So this is all that I've got going out today, which I'm okay with, because that's going to afford me some extra time to work on Hot Wheels today, which is something I really want to get these, power through and get these Hot Wheels finished this week, which is actually going to be a pretty tall task, but I want to do that. Good evening, everyone. We are back in the shed, and yeah, I had a good day today. Got all the orders out. Got a good number of listings up. I got those auctions right there started, and then also got all of these Corgi Batman things listed. It's a bunch. 2, 4, 6, 8, 6, about 15 of those. So like 20 something listings today, which is a good day for me. And I'm getting this video done, of course. So good, productive day. Even did some grass mowing, and yeah, just a really good day in general. Do have a lot more Hot Wheels still to list, but I'm working through them. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. Go ahead, let me have it about that. Go ahead, I could take it. But yeah, there were a few comments I wanted to put into this video, so let's get to this. Robert French says, "Hey Lonnie, do you add all the recommended item specifics? I tend to think it's not worth the time it would take to research some of those details. What do you think? Thanks." Okay, so I typically, when I list stuff, not all the time, a lot of times I'll just do sell similar, and I don't usually put anything or much at all. Maybe brand and item specifics are up above. I might fill in the UPC code if I have it. I'm really lazy about the item specifics. I don't spend any time at all on those. The only thing I try to do, I'm not always real good at it. If I do a sell similar, then I will try to at least scan the item specifics that are pre-populated from whatever listing I'm selling similar as, to make sure there's nothing crazy in there that is going to misrepresent what I'm listing. Because, people can add custom specifics and things like that, and they can put stuff in there that has nothing to do with what you're selling. So that's the only thing I really do. I agree. I mean, I hate to say this, and I'm not telling people to do this, but I don't spend much time with those. Maybe if you're a clothing seller or something like that, it's something you're going to have to do. But most stuff I do, I try and use a good title. I try and give a description of the condition. But usually it's like, look at the photos and I try and add photos that show what they're getting, and that's about it. Like, I don't go too deep into any of that stuff, honestly. I feel like it's better just to get another listing up. This one is from Alan Farrell. How are you packaging the 3 packs of Hot Wheels, and what size box? Most of them are 4. I'm doing 4 cars per box, but there's a couple that are just 3. I'm using these for the most part, although I do have some different sizes. These are 8x6x4 boxes I buy on eBay. They're about somewhere around 30 cents a pop for those. And yeah, that's what I use. And these, all the ones that you see in these kind of boxes, they're clocking in under 16 ounces. And oh, other than that, I'll just use a couple of pieces, like 2 pieces of bubble wrap, and put in the box, and that's it. So the other box I'm using for some of the bigger, whenever I'm doing bigger lots, or sometimes even like this one's not less than a pound. This is a, well, you see it, well, that's actually a Walmart box. But I also have I have some other boxes here too that are like 10 by 8 by 5 or something like that. But these are little 8 by 6 by 4 is a really good box to keep around, just in general, because it's good for so many things, and they're really light. They're like, I don't know, are they an ounce? But you could put like, most hats will fit in them. If you're going to ship a calculator or something, this would be good for that kind of thing. And you know, 0.16 times 16, it's a couple ounces, so it doesn't add a ton of weight to your package. But yeah, that's what I'm using. Camel Samhi, I hope I'm saying that right. I would like to have your opinion on a case that happened to me twice in a month. A customer bought a product he paid for and then asked me to cancel the order. What I did. Another did not pay and also asked me to cancel the order, which I also did. Will it cost me penalties on my account? Well, I'm not sure about eBay France. Maybe it's different there. Not positive. But as far as like when I cancel orders, like in the United States, it gives you, whenever you hit cancel, it gives you options. It gives you like the reason for the cancellation. No longer available, out of stock or broken or something like that. If you choose that kind of reason, that's going to be on you. But there's another couple of options. One is like customer requested cancel. That's not going to go against you. Customer requested it. It's not going to be a defect on you. Just make sure that's actually the reason. The customer did actually request. And then another one, bad address. If the address is bad, then you can choose that one. That won't count against you either. So no, you're safe. Just be honest and choose the right reason. And finally, Brinker 52. I see the NASA sign in the shed. Are you a NASA aerospace fan? If so, was that an interest you had as a kid with someone in your family in the industry? No, nobody in my family was in that industry. Well, I have an aunt that was a, she did drafting or something like that for Boeing back in the day, but nothing to do with NASA. No, I just always thought NASA and spaceships and space flight was cool. I've always been like a huge science fiction fan, which usually revolved around some kind of space travel a lot of times. And I've been to the Johnson Space Center in Houston twice in the past year. And if you ever get a chance to go, some of the stuff is not that amazing, kind of touristy or whatever. If you ever get a chance to go and you see that Saturn, they have a huge shed. I think I have a video on Garage Flip's channel too showing it. Huge shed. I guess it's more of just a massive hangar. And they actually have a Saturn V rocket full length laying down on its side in this hangar. It is so massive. It is so incredible just to think that that thing could ever leave the ground. the amount of power it must have took, and technology and everything else. But no, I'm just like, I'm just a fan. I mean, I was in the Air Force, but yeah, as a kid I was always into it and everything. So yeah, just a fan. Nothing beyond that though. Alrighty, that is going to be it for today. Thanks so much for watching. I will see y'all again soon. Bye guys.